Let's solve the following system of linear inequalities. So here we'll begin with the first inequality. We have 11 minus 5x, so that's greater than negative 4. So we'll transpose 11 to the right hand side to get 5x greater than negative 4 minus 11. We have negative 5x greater than negative 15. Now we want to make the coefficient of x 1. To do that, we have to divide both sides with negative 5. But we have to be careful here while dividing by a negative number, because let's say we have two numbers a and b, and a is greater than b, and we also have another number c, and c is a negative number. That means it's less than 0. Then if we divide a with this negative number and b with this same negative number, then the sign of the inequality changes. That means a over c will become less than b over c. So in our case, when we divide with negative 5 on both sides, we will get x less, we have greater than, so x will become less than negative 15 over negative 5. So that means we have x will be less than 5 times negative 5 times 3 is negative 15, so x will be less than 3. So let's label this as number 1. Then we go to the second inequality. We have 4x plus 13. So this is less than or equals to negative 11. So 4x, so we'll transpose 13 to the right hand side. So this will give us negative 11 minus 13. So we have 4x less than or equals to negative 24. Now we are going to divide by a positive number. However, when we divide by a positive number, that means if we say a is less than or equals to b, and we have a positive number c, then when we divide a with a positive number and b with the same positive number c, then the sign of the inequality is not going to change. That means here we will divide both sides with 4 without changing the inequality symbol. So we have x less than or equals to, so we have 4 times 6. Negative 6 is negative 24, so we'll have x less than or equals to negative 6. Let's label this as number 2. Now we'll have to find a solution that's common to both 1 and 2. For this, we are going to consider our real number line. On it, we will have negative 6 and positive 3. For the first one, we have x less than 3. That means we'll have to consider all the values of x, which is less than 3. That means lying to the left of x equals to 3 and extending up to negative infinity. Here, x equals to 3 is not a part of the solution. That's why we've used a bubble here. Then in the second case, we have x less than or equals to negative 6. So we'll consider all the values of x, including x equals to negative 6, and less than negative 6 minutes, its solution is going to lie to the left of x equals to negative 6. Now we'll have to find a common region. So this is the common region. This is the solution. This is the value of x which is going to satisfy both 1 and 2. And when we express this in the interval form, we have our solution going from negative infinity to negative 6. So here negative infinity by definition is unbounded, so we'll use an open interval, but negative 6 is a part of the solution, so we will use a closed interval. Hence, this is a solution to the given system of linear inequality.